Afternoon tubers, it's Thursday, December 2nd. And I made all the panels. Let's see. This goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. There. And I even cut the hole for the cup holder. I just had it in there. Come on. There it is. You got to pull up on it now. There. There. Because it'll hang partially into the bottom there. Yesterday I finished sanding all the oops on this. So this is ready for the last coat of primer. That's sanded, this is sanded. I said we're making the panels before we go any further. And that's what we did. And there we go. Yeah, so now mounting holes. And then we're done. And let's see what two. No, I won't have time. Yeah. You'll have to wait until tomorrow. So maybe we'll paint tomorrow. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Oh, there it is. I don't know if I cracked this here or not. I'll have to take a look when I take it apart. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. Well, actually, I already got the 2.5-inch hole drilled for this one. So we'll do this one next. We'll tape this one, mark it where it goes, and then pull it out so it doesn't get scratched up while we make the others. And then it gets a good cleaning. Alright, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, panel number 2. So we got this one and this one. I did the 2 hardest panels. We'll do this one right there. And then the last one, we'll do this one. I'm having a hard time lining up these holes. So, alright, you can see. This is why you have to do this in the priming stages, because you'll end up nicking and beating everything, and plus you'll be able to mark on it too. Alright, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright guys, making this panel, here's the main reason why I don't put all the rosin away and everything, because you be chasing threads and one of these decides to break loose on you. So wasn't a good enough bond. So guess what? This is why we do this now prior to it being finished painted. So we will glue this back in here like this, and then we'll mix up some rosin and get the cloth out again. See where we go with this? That's why we do this now. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, so this is where the cable comes in. So what we'll do is we'll line this one and line this one, drill a hole, and just cut one of these up and just glue the head right there. So, but this panel's done. Last panel fixed. Panel's all done. This one's done. So the panels are all done. Tonight I'll spend cleaning up the garage. We're going to finish it this weekend. I'm tired of messing with it. I want to get on that. So I think I got a piece of flooring I got to do in there. Look at it, turned it black. It turned the rust black. Did it up here, but it wouldn't do it down there. Yeah. You can see it laying on the floor there. Yeah. This box here was wheel adapters, and they won't work, so I'm sending them back, Amazon. But yeah, this is done. So now paint. We got one more coat of prime, 320, paint, and I'm going to do it all in one day, hopefully. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to go ahead and load this up tonight. Yeah. Yeah, this will be the last of this video. I'm going to go ahead and load this up because I think I got all last week, and except for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And yeah, so let me edit this out and figure out what I got, and we'll load it up. So I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. And yeah, I'm going to put this, I want to get off this one. I'm getting tired. So when I get more, or actually no, I won't say that. Tomorrow will be a new video and a new day. Good night, everybody. Hey, tubers. Spent most of the morning, oh, it's Friday morning. Spent most of the morning getting this ready. Last prime. So we are set to go. Just giving it time to dry off. I just did the wax and grease remover. Got the 2K out. And we'll give it a couple of good coats, and then it's on to 320. I am painting this tomorrow. That's my goal. And then Sunday putting it in the car. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey guys, first coat. So yeah, I got a neighbor across the street who can't go in his house and talk on his phone. Oh, it just must have went in. Okay. All right. So we'll give this about 10 minutes to kick off, and then we'll hit it again. And then we're on the 320. The bench gets cleaned off. Everything gets cleaned off, except for the paint station. But yeah, all that crap there gets cleaned off because we're down to 320 now. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. All right. Let's see if you can see it. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's got a gloss to it. Anyway, we're done. Last of the primer. Yep. So I'm going to let it sit here and dry for a little bit. We can kill these lights. And yeah. Gun's cleaned up, ready to go. Black's out. And tool bench is a mess. So I got some cleaning to do, but I'm going to let these dry for a little bit before I do anything with them and move them. And then bring the Camaro back in. Oh, we got to bring the sander back in too. About 72 today. And tomorrow will be 70s, and Sunday will be 70s. And then Monday starts rain and a cold spell. We'll get down to we're usually 60 this time of year. And so we'll get down to the 70s. Out of the 70s, excuse me, down to the 60s on Monday when the cell comes in. So that's all I got for now. David Collins is live, so I better get in there and get on that. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. It's Saturday morning. And yeah, we're going to sand these, paint them, install tomorrow. It's supposed to be 70 today. And it's still a little cool in the garage. But you can paint 60 degrees or more, and we're at 70. Let's see, where is it? I stuck it somewhere. I was looking for the temperature gun. I can't find it. Well, anyway, when I do, I'll bring you guys back. But we got some cleaning to do, some sanding to do, and some painting to do. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey, tubers. Oh, shit, the radio. I don't know why I got to turn it off. I'm not making any money on these videos. So, but needless to say, they've all been sanded down with 320. And I'm not trying to, if you see shiny there, I'm not trying to get it flat. And remember, this is the bottom too. It's the sides that I'm worried about. But yeah, and that's sanded down. And that's done. It's back taped here. Got paint there. Next is wheat grease and wax remover. Close the garage, and let's get ready to paint. When I get more, I'll bring you back later. Alright guys, first coat. I put the paper towels in there. I still want to see the Lightning McLean from the cloth I used. So, yep. Let the flash off. And then we'll get going on it. Second coat. Later. It's still drying. But yeah, I hammered this corner. You can see how glossy it is because that's still wet. It's supposed to look like this. Again, nobody sees this. It's a mounting flange. Yeah, I'm happy with it. You let it sit there and dry. I'm going to see if I can move this around somehow to sit there and still get the Camaro in. And see what we can, and let it dry overnight, and then I got the gun to put back together and everything else. So I'm going to end today. Today's Saturday, and it's early too. Look at that. Dang. Oop, radio. Sorry. But yeah. So that's it until it dries. Then we will assemble. So when that comes, I'll bring you guys back later. You guys know me, I have to look at it once it's done. It's dry to the touch, but it's not dry all the way. But yeah, I like the way that looks. And then the panel there, still haven't figured out, I could put something in there and I haven't figured out what yet. So then once that's dry, we got to get the fuse panel in. So yeah. So we're getting there. Tomorrow it goes together and in the car. So I'll be playing with it tonight. I got some overspray there. I'm going to have to wet sand out. I think I'll use like 2500 grit real lightly and see. I don't want to sit there and change anything up. I back taped everything up there to where, so we shouldn't have a line. If we do, we can wet sand it. So I like that. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, I got the fuse block in, and believe me, getting those screws in wasn't fun. So, and then two more here, yeah. So, and the wires are already ran, so they'll come up to here. I'm going to let these bases clear a little bit more. It's like going on, what, 4? And they've been drying, what now, for since 1:30, and so 3:30 for 2 hours. So I'm going to let them dry up a little bit more, but there's no more work needed on the bases. We can put those in. Both top panels have our consoles have panels to be installed in them. I'll spit it out. Have panels to be installed in them, and this one has electrical for when we decide to put the power windows and everything else in. That's why this is hollow pretty much all the way through, and if need be, we can drill holes, because it's all it is basswood. This one is most solid wood. A little bit of the rosin and mat on the sides here, and then this is all basswood. So all right. I'm not too worried about this because nobody's going to see the top. I am worried about that right there, so that's why that is still out. I haven't put the gun away, or I haven't put that away. So we will go along this and see. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. It's Sunday afternoon, guys, and I'm watching football. And we're putting the console in. Front's in, back's in. Got wiring to do now for the fuse panel. And piano hinges are coming. I've taken this lid apart. So it's another story, so we'll come back when that comes. So, yeah. Here we go. Getting her done. Later, guys. Getting the back in. We're going to wire up the breaker panel now. And, yeah. It's coming along nicely. It's getting there. Alright, more in a minute. It's getting there. The wiring is done. Wiring is done. Back panel's in, this next fitting, and then this one, and then this one. So, yeah. But fitting them on the bench and fitting them in the car with the cup holder glued in is a totally different thing. Alright, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey guys, it's Monday evening now. Well, almost. But yeah, it's done. And then still haven't figured out what to put there though, but we'll figure it out. So the console pretty much is done, let's say. There's the top. This fastener for the back of the rear seat stripped out, and I ran a tap down it and it still didn't pick it up, so I see a McFadden Dale trip in my future. So we'll get all these together. We're still expecting parts to come in. This will be the top for there, and vinyl and fabric for flat black. We got that. So we'll wipe that down with alcohol before we use that. But yeah. So for the most cases, you could say it's finished, and I'm happy with the way it came out. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back. Or actually, this will be the end of the video. I will load this one up. And I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. I want to thank everybody who left comments during this build on the console. And some of you came up with some really awesome ideas, and I want to thank you for that. So what we're going to do is think by Thursday I should have all the parts done, and then we'll start on the top and get that in, and we'll go from there. So everybody have a good evening, and we'll pick this up on the next video. Later.